So Cambridge come to take the water in the 1978 University Boat Race. Number 3 is Will Dawkins from Westminster and First and Third Trinity.
So perfect conditions today. And Will, it was not like this in 1978?
Not exactly. I have to say that at the start of 1978, the conditions felt about normal. It wasn't as calm as this, maybe a little bit more bouncy, but not excessive. And the weather really changed in the second half of the race. It was very dramatic.
What makes this such a difficult course to row?
I guess it's just so changeable. On any given day, it's just completely different, the conditions. And I guess the other thing is that there's no other big race in the world which is rowed on a river with so many bends. I think it plays a big part in the tactics of the race and everything, how you react to the different advantages at different points and everything. So that's a really interesting part of it too, I guess.
We can see the white horses there. The weather is now really roughing up, and Cambridge, unfortunately, are going to get the worst of it.
That's the weather I want to come to.
Could you hear the cocks at all, or were the conditions so bad that you couldn't hear it?
No, the mic had drowned out, so we could sort of hear sort of muffled squawking coming from the back end of the boat. Otherwise, we were sort of feeling our way and just sort of concentrating on delivering as much power as we could to keep the boat moving in these rather sluggish conditions.
And that's the thing, is that as a sportsman, you really are just focused on trying to win the race. You're not thinking, I might have to bail out here.
No, I must say, that thought really didn't into my head. I wasn't expecting to go swimming on that day.
3/4 of a mile to go as they shoot Barnes Bridge.
As we go through the arch here, it's taking in a lot more water. It's really kind of sloshing around your feet and coming up almost to the level of the seats.
Cambridge have really caught the water now. Water pouring over, so they've gone into the dolphin effect, and Cambridge are sinking. Cambridge are going down.
Just a few yards after the pier here, then the boat started to go down at the stern and sort of wallow to a sort of ghastly halt.
There they go, there they go. And now it's panic. They have to get out of their shoes. You can see them now. They have these quick release straps, and now we must have the rescue. We must come in for the rescue.
Am I right in thinking the Cambridge president offered the Oxford president, or asked for a rematch, and Oxford turned it down?
Yes, and I'm afraid the Oxford president was completely within his rights to turn us down, because you have to live by the consequences.
So what's the confidence like in the Cambridge camp?
Well, we know how strong Oxford are this year, so we're taking it a day at a time. It's going well, but we know we have a pretty huge challenge ahead of us, and I think that's probably a healthy way to look at it, really.